Hello, hello. We're back with Barren Victory. This is the Confederate phase of the 1700 turn. So the first step in the sequence of play is issuing new orders. This is a time where we could consider whether we want to issue new orders to either First Corps or Preston's division in light of the developments along the Lafayette Road. After thinking about it, I don't think I can give them, despite the developments, I don't think I can give them a better orders than I've issued them already. I could, well, the order that First Corps is currently trying to implement is 2 brigades. I may be thinking my way to a different answer than what I just said. The current order is that 2 brigades of Johnson's division will assault here, do a close combat with the hope of pushing Carlin's brigade back, and then try to push Davis out after that, and his 5 units of artillery. We might not be able to push him out, but try to not push him out because of the artillery, but do a lot of damage to try to get a flank attack. This brigade, the order was to accompany the artillery. The artillery is ordered to set up in here, and then this brigade will accompany them to try to give them some cover, because generally speaking, you don't want artillery unsupported by infantry. And then Law's division was ordered to support Johnson's attack on Johnson's right. But now I'm wondering if it wouldn't make more sense just to get Law's division more directly involved right from the start. Either way, Stewart's division is not going to be able to do very much. I think I'm going to stick with my original plan, and not issue a new order to First Corps. Although First Corps can roll on its current, the order that is currently in delay status until the new order arrives, which would be next turn if I issued it this turn. You know what? As I'm thinking, I think I'm going to write a new order. Just kind of on the fly here. So I'm already going to I actually add a new order to Buckner's Corps, really with Stewart's division in mind. Excuse me. But I think that order can wait a turn, so I'm just going to change this to... So this will be a new order for First Corps. Who are the division leaders here? Johnson and Law. Johnson's entire division should attack along the... One unfortunate feature of this map is it doesn't have very many names for the roads. Should attack along the road southwest towards the vineyard. I spelling that? Oh, there we go. And then Laws Division should accompany the artillery to its location and then look and then take any opportunity to attack the enemy. So this is me Bragg hastily dashing off a written complex order to First Corps. First Corps, and their leader rating is, Hood's leader rating is 4. So the rest is the same. Okay, so we did issue a new order to First Corps, and we've used up all of Bragg's movement, our leader command points, so Bragg cannot issue any more new orders. There's no course attack stoppage checks to make because Stewart here has already broken off his attack. Initiative. Do I want to roll for initiative anywhere? No. I'll explain what I'm going to do with Stewart's division in a second. Delay reduction. Yes, we have 2 current orders in delay reduction. And we could see some real command confusion here if the current order to First Corps gets accepted here, but we keep rolling until the new order arrives and is not thrown away. So we're looking for a 1 on a 1d6. We'll look at the blue dice here. No. And we're looking for another 1 for Preston to accept his order. Nope. So no delay. So both orders are still in delay status. New order acceptance, nothing to roll there. No orders have arrived this turn. So now we're in the movement and close combat phase. We could place straggler recovery markers. We are eligible to do straggler recovery this turn because it's a 0-0 turn. But one requirement of recovering stragglers later in the turn is that the units we place straggler recovery markers on during this particular phase don't move during the turn. And I am going to move both of these units. Both of these units have lots of stragglers to try to recover, but this really isn't the turn to do that. So I'm not going to place any straggler recovery markers, and we'll go on to the movement and close combat phase. Now the only movement I'm able to really do here is with Stewart's division. I'm interpreting Stewart as not having any orders currently. He did accept attack orders, but by doing an emergency retreat, I interpret that as basically just him saying I no longer consider myself under those orders because my 2 of my 3 brigades are wrecked, and there's just absolutely no way that I could execute that order. So in this situation, when a division is out of command radius of its corps headquarters, and it is because Stewart is a division in Buckner's corps, and division leaders are supposed to be 8 or less movement leader points away from uh, their their uh, their core headquarters. In this situation, Stuart's entire division is obligated to expend as many movement points as possible so that it can return to so that Stuart can get back into command radius. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So Stuart, the leader, definitely has enough movement points to reach here. Now, we're allowed to move these units any way we want to, as long as at the end of movement they're within 4 leader movement points of the Stuart counter here. And these two brigades are the wrecked brigades in Stuart's division. This one is actually still in good shape. So I'm going to leave open the let's see, so one of these, and one of the brigades has to stack with the Stuart counter. So I'm going to, and so this one wants to recover straggler, so I'm going to move him back as far as possible and change his facing, although it doesn't really matter. He will move back as far as possible as well. So let me see. Wow. So that's all of his movement points there, 6. And then I will position Brown's brigade here, just directly in front of. That's 2 movement points. This is at a fire level, so I don't want to do it. I don't want to extend into 2 hexes. So we'll count. So that will be Stuart's division's move for this turn, and we've met our command radius requirements here. No other units in the Army of Tennessee are eligible to move because they're all awaiting orders. And so the turn is rapidly coming to a close. Did I no ammo to resupply. No units are eligible to fire at each other. No straggler recovery. No rallies for the. Amazingly, no rallies for the for Stuart's division or the 2 wrecked ones. Somehow they emerged from all that combat without any morale markers, like shaken or disorganized. So that's it. That's actually it for the Confederate turn. So hopefully the next turn the Confederates can get their army moving and do something to counter the inevitable large-scale attack. I mean, if the Confederacy does nothing, then there's going to be eventually, I mean, if Rosecrans can get his army moving, then there's going to be a very large-scale attack by the Union Army later in the game. So I'll wrap up the video for now, and then the next video will be the Union phase of the 1700 turn.